Welcome to the Neo operational video series for software version 3.8. These videos are designed for targeted instruction to get you up to speed quickly and simply. This video targets main screen navigation. This video is going to discuss navigating the main screen, so your primary monitor. So first we'll look at our largest area here, which is our classic channel view. There are lots of different versions and formats than there are under the view pull down. You also may find that open a split view channels and intelligent lights have been selected, and this will give you an area down here for attributed fixtures. Currently we don't have any patched, so I'm going to turn that off. In the right, here's our sidebar. You can expand or contract this as needed. I generally keep it at a width so that I get 20 channels wide across my main screen. And if we look here, we've got commands and buttons across the top. Some of these are pull downs as well. They are grouped in their like kind. So this grouping here is the selection, and again you can see some of these have pull downs. Then we have the level grouping, so on, out, home, fan, and highlight. Then we have an advanced grouping, park, undo, and release. And again, some of these have pull downs so you can get more specific within the category of the button. Next is the record and update group for recording groups, cues, updating cues, recording effects, recording palettes. Then we have your effect library, channel groups, and palettes. So this grouping is primarily dealing with palettes. And then we have view and copy. Here we have our sidebar. You have two tabs for fixture control and current playback. The yellow information is standing out because it's very important information that tells you how the console is set up to function. Currently, this is set up to record live, so this is your traditional theatrical mode. We are in tracking mode, so it is not in queue only mode, but it is in tracking mode. There are different options in system properties for that. Currently, marking is turned off, so any attributed fixtures will not prepare themselves before they are needed. Again, that is in system properties where that can be turned on or off. To the right, we have indicators of whether when you record will it include effects, subs, and palettes. Currently it will include effects, it will not include subs, and it will include palettes. If you would like to change this, you can just click on any of these and it will change their status. So the master AB cue list and the cue list that is assigned to that playback is there. This is where your list of cues will be, some on-screen buttons to function as running that cue list. Down here is your command lines. So when you type commands, they will appear here next to the Neo icon. To the right is an on-screen enter key. Then we have your indicator for master fade time, shortcut page, and this will open up the shortcut window. Submaster page, this will open up the virtual submaster window, and your playback page. Below this are a list of displays and options. Things like the options are a pull down where you can deal with show file, utility functions. You can go into system properties, some of the external triggers and scheduling and documentation, as well as restart and shutdown. Many of these displays, like blind, will simply convert the live window into a different display, blind in this case. Then you have other windows like groups, which will open a window that can be a floating window. I just double click the header and that turned that into a floating window. Some people like to keep them full screen, and that's perfectly fine. So some of these will float, some of these will pull down. Palettes will show you a pull down list of palettes, so if you want to open your color palettes, then that will appear there again as a floating window by default. Many of the displays have keys, display keys on the console. And then there's the more pull down, which has been revisited and embellished in software 3.8. So you even have a virtual console available for you. So that's the main screen layout. This introductory video is just that, an introduction. Go to the website www.strandlighting.com for many more videos on Neo programming and operation.